out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Well, since I come home, my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair, the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Well, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Did you get out of jail? Put your house that love for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. Now you're shopping anywhere. Change the color of your hair and I'm busy. Hope you didn't pay the fine. You've been dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Well, since I've come home, my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Well, since I come home, my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Oh, oh, Valerie, Valerie. Valerie, Valerie, ooh, why don't you come on over,
Valerie? Welcome to Sunday Night Live. We are very excited to have you join us this evening. I'm Bill Intrader, and this is my wife, Lynn. We are this year's honorary chairs and want to welcome you to our patron party. Tonight we gather to celebrate you, the donors and supporters who make all of this happen. We hope you're enjoying the delicious food provided by Lon Lane's Inspired Occasions. In a few minutes, they will be walking us through how to make a perfect drink for tonight's event using the items supplied in your cocktail kit. They will also share a little history about and explain how to make Lon Lane's famous onion puffs. Thanks to Mark Lowry and Shelby Winfrey for providing the smooth sounds for our patron party. They will be taking requests throughout the party, so submit your song request now in the chat window. Tonight's theme is Celebration of Hope, and we are happy you're able to enjoy the evening with us. Take a few minutes to relax to the sounds of Mark and Shelby, enjoy your food and beverage selections, and browse the silent auction and raffle items. We're going to hand it over to Mark and Shelby now to start the evening's entertainment. Take it away.
All right, here we go. All right, let's keep it going. Yeah. Sunday morning rain is falling. Still some cover shades of skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. You're supposed to fit the mood that I'm in. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. I would gladly flip and roll, pick up and go if I knew that one day you would lead me back to you. Then someday you'll lead me back to you. She's all I need. Darkness, she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on a Sunday morning, I never want to leave. Fingers trace your every outline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Paint a picture with my hand. Back and forth we sweat like branches in the snow. Change the weather, still together when it ends. Oh, I need darkness, she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on a Sunday morning, I never want to leave. So crazy, living life it's hard to do. I would gladly bit the road, pick up and go if I knew that someday it'll lead me back to you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh baby, oh I need in darkness, she's all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Slow on a Sunday morning, I never wanna leave. Driving slow on a Sunday morning, I never wanna leave. Driving slow on a Sunday morning, I never want to leave. We got some requests coming. Please keep those requests coming in, you guys.
This year's silent auction has got you covered. Here are a few.
But let us know.
This year's silent auction has got you covered. Here are a few of the exciting items available. Enjoy Drinks on Us with this package of assorted spirits, beer, and wine from some of the best local wineries, breweries, and distilleries. Shop to your heart's content with this package containing more than $550 in local retail therapy, including Amelia's, Annabelle's, Zona Rosa, Past and Presents, and the Gents Place. Your family is sure to enjoy some fun around town with your new friend, a 54-inch teddy bear, equipped with fun activities for the whole family around KC. Enjoy making memories at places like the Wonderscope Children's Museum, Science City, the Ceramic Cafe, and more. Take me out to the ball game with 4 Royals Diamond Club tickets, Section 106, Row 20, and parking to a 2022 season game. An etched World Series Royals bottle of wine from Mano's Wine, and a 16 by 20 print of the Royals Parade Royal Rally. Looking for some time relaxing on the water? Check out our Gone Fishing package, which includes an 8-hour fly casting fishing class for 2, a 2-night stay with a full-day guided bait fishing, and a cabin rental for 2 nights at Jayhawk Marina. Check out what else we have available on our website. Visit kchospice.org/SNL to see all our amazing items. Get your bids in before we close the auction at 11:59 p.m.
Hey, yeah, I wanna dance. Hey, the clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've been right up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, my lonely heart goes. Hey. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who takes a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. And when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves. Somebody who loves me, yeah. Somebody who to hold me in his arms. I need a man who takes a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. And when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be here with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying both your onion puffs and your urban bourbon cocktail kit. As Kansas City's custom caterer, when we work to design menus, we're thinking not only about what food or what menu we're going to design for a client and the experience that we want a guest to have, but we're thinking about the beverage. Beverages complement food, food complements beverages. A great evening should start with a signature cocktail. Maybe it has meaning to you. Maybe it has history. Maybe there's a flavor profile you want to accentuate in your entertaining. But a cocktail is a great starter, followed by wine with dinner, followed by a drink for dessert. That's our ideal evening, isn't it?
Yes, and we've noticed since the pandemic that we have kind of a little trend change, that the cocktail hour seems to be going longer, dinner or appetizers a little bit later, and also everyone seems to be staying longer in the evening. So we've noticed so much more conversation between the guests and less on the food end of it, but yet that's a very important part of it.
Yeah. So as we were planning your evening this evening, we thought of all of these factors. And so I'd like to compliment the committee who said, we need that starter cocktail and we need that red wine with dinner. So you're in for a treat with both. So why the urban bourbon? And what is the urban bourbon? If any of you have already gotten on your phones and Googled the urban bourbon, you probably didn't find the recipe we gave you in your cocktail kit, did you? There are a variety of recipes far from this one that you will find under the urban bourbon. Well before the mixologist role became the hit that it's been in the last 5 years, Lon Lane was a mixologist himself before he even knew it. Mm-hmm. As Bruce well knows, 2 of Lon's most favorite flavors are orange and ginger. And as bourbon was coming back on the scene in the mid-2000s, he kind of thought, let's tinker with all 3 of those flavor profiles: orange, ginger, and bourbon. And let's see what we can come up with. So after a little bit of tinkering with more than a few ingredients, he came up with what you're going to enjoy this evening, which is the urban bourbon. So as your menu card in your cocktail kit says in your instructions, you want to fill your champagne flute with ice. Then pour your Jim Beam bourbon over that ice. Thank you for that pour. Next, we'll add the gingered orange juice. And for my favorite and refreshing part, the Prosecco topper. Oh, outstanding. And cheers and enjoy. Unlike the hot onion puff, where I said no variations whatsoever, this is a beverage you can have fun with. We add ingredients, we take away ingredients. Mint, for example, it can be muddled with mint. We often do that. Your garnishes can change. What you add or take away is always up to you. The beverage and the juice that you're enjoying in your kit, a lot of people ask us, the first question is, how do I make gingered orange juice? How do I do it myself at home? And the beverage you're enjoying, we do the hard way. It is a labor of love where we take ginger root, puree it in our food processor back in the kitchen, wrap it in cheesecloth, and let it sit overnight with the orange juice, sometimes 2 nights. That allows it to really infuse that great ginger flavor in a very natural way.
And it's great the next morning, too.
Great the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some other values and things you've heard from guests about the urban bourbon?
Well, they like the variety of it. They like that you can put Prosecco with it. You can put ginger ale with it and make it a non-alcoholic drink. Or you can actually, if you pre-make it with your bourbon in it, you can actually, or without it, you can add to or take away, making it stronger or lighter, depending on who might be asking for the drink.
Right. I know our bartenders enjoy the little bit of the show of popping the cork on the sparkling or champagne itself and topping it off. That's always a fun last thing to do as a drink is being garnished at the bar at a given event.
Well, and In this particular drink, we've actually tweaked it a little bit. And there's a little apricot nectar in there. There's a little mango nectar in there, and the ginger juice.
Ginger juice itself. But you might notice from your recipe card, we don't want you to go through everything I described about the ginger. You can simply create your own fresh ginger juice or purchase it yourself and make your own quick additions on the spot.
And we garnished ours with a little slice of orange and a cherry.
Right. So, quick little tidbit. They're getting this nice bottle of Prosecco in their drink kit. And I know many of you don't usually let a good bottle of champagne or sparkling go to waste. But in the event you find yourself at the end of a night with a little bit of bubbly left, how do I save that for the next morning? Because it's not like wine. I can't just put a stopper in it, can I?
No, but you can use a silver spoon. By putting the spoon in there, even the handle of it upside down, will keep it overnight.
And so you'll have bubbles the next morning. Well, we don't want to delay you from the wonderful meal that we have prepared for you this evening. Our ever popular and favorite grilled chicken piccata, accompanied by a fall harvest salad with some good new fall munchies like roasted beets, squash, toasted pumpkin seed, and some fried shallot rings. And then for dessert, a specialty of Chef Ethel's in our kitchen. We're known for so many bread puddings, but we want you to pay particular attention to the pumpkin spice bread pudding with toasted pecans and a whiskey creme anglaise. Another little alcohol infusion for your dessert in the whiskey. So thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your experience of your evening. This is a relationship business to us. We have dearly missed being part of gatherings, but this is a new and different way in a virtual setting that we can still be part of your evening. So enjoy your meal. Thank you for letting us be part of your evening and the mission of Kansas City Hospice.
Let's take a look at the amazing raffle items available in the 2021 Sunday Night Live raffle. And don't forget, when you buy more, you save more. First, nothing beats Santa Fe for beautiful views, fantastic food, and cultural experiences. Enjoy 6 days and 5 nights at Casas Plata Cielo in a luxury 5-bedroom resort home that sleeps up to 10 guests. Next, retreat to luxury in the heart of California's scenic wine country at the Lodge at Sonoma and more than $1,200 of wine, plus a $500 gift card for airline or other expenses. 2-night stay at the Blackstone Hotel in the heart of Chicago. Gift cards to Mercat a la Plancha and Eddie V's Prime Seafood, plus $500 gift card for airline and other expenses. The Raleigh Hotel is your home away from home in the heart of Denver. Enjoy a 2-night stay with a gift card to the original Denver and a $500 gift card for expenses. Up next, let's go Chiefs! Watch your hometown team in person and on your new 75-inch Samsung Smart TV, plus 4 Chiefs tickets with parking pass and signed Chiefs swag. Guess who's coming to dinner? To have dinner for 10 in your home from Yaya's and 6 bottles of wine. Enjoy spectacular views of the Bay of Banderas in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, while you stay 4 days and 3 nights in a luxury waterfront residence that sleeps 6. Enjoy gift cards to more than 18 local restaurants in the Kansas City metro, including Andre's Confiserie Suisse, Q39, Trezzo Mare, Charleston's, and more with our foodie tour. Golf your way through KC includes 18 holes for 4 people with cart at Canyon Farms Golf Club, Dubs Dread Golf Club, Oakwood Country Club, Prairie Highlands Golf Course, Falcon Lake Golf Course, and more. This next package will take you up, and away. Enjoy a romantic hot air balloon ride, overnight stay at the Intercontinental KC, a weekend BMW car rental, and a $100 Hereford House Pierpont gift card. A 7-night stay at the Ritz-Carlton Club, Aspen Highlands, in a 3-bedroom, 3-bath apartment that sleeps 8. Enjoy apartment living, but with all the amenities of a hotel. Trip scheduled for June 25th through July 2nd, 2022. Be sure to purchase your tickets by 6:30 p.m. when we close the raffle. We will announce the winners at the end of the program.
ourselves to y'all real quick. On keys this evening is the wonderful, the beautiful Mr. Mark Lowry tonight.
Hey, this is the fantastic Shelby Winfrey. It's so nice to be here for Casey Hospice.
For having us.
As we said earlier, we're going to take some requests, and we'd love to play as many as we can. Just I'm looking at the Facebook live stream. Nice to see some friends on here. And we're going to go ahead and start with a little Beyonce, though.
Yeah.
All right?
Just for fun. Why not? Honey, I can see the stars all the way from here. Can't you feel the glow on the window pane? I can see the sun whenever you're near. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Everybody asks me why I'm smiling out from ear to ear, but I know, oh, well, nothing's perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my tears. And finally you put me first. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only thing I see. Come on, baby, it's you. You're the one that gets you up. You're the one I can always call when I need you. Everything stopped. Finally, you put my love on top. Come on, baby, you put my love on top, 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 top. You put my love on top. Come on, baby, you put my love on top, 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 top. You put my love on top, baby, baby. I can feel the wind whipping past my face as we dance the night away. Boy, your lips, they taste like a night of champagne as I kiss you again and again and again. Everybody asks me why I'm smiling out from ear to ear, but I know, oh well, nothing's perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my tears. And finally you put me first. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only thing I see. Baby, baby, it's you. You're the one that gets you up. You're the one I can always call when I need you. Everything stopped. Finally, you put my love on top. Oh, oh, come on, baby. You put my love on top, 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 top. You put my love on top. Come on, baby. You put my love on top, 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 top. You put my love on top.
Welcome to Sunday Night Live and your patron party for Kansas City Hospice. On behalf of everyone at Lawn Lane's Inspired Occasions, we are privileged to be here and excited to talk to you about two of the most famous menu items of Lawn Lane's Inspired Occasions. I'm Jamie Steinman, the current owner of Lawn Lane's since 2019, when the famous Lawn Lane and Marsha Lane decided to retire after 30 incredible years of philanthropy and impacting lives through events, through catering, and through their spirit. On behalf of our chefs, our servers, our staff, and everyone who pulled this evening together and the meal you're about to enjoy, we look forward to sharing the stories, the background, the ingredients, and the history of the world-famous Lawn Lane's Hot Onion Puff and the Urban Bourbon Cocktail. And it's my privilege to now welcome with me a familiar face many of you know, an invaluable team member for Lawn Lane's Inspired Occasions, Bruce Robinson. Bruce has just been an invaluable event captain for Lawn Lane since just after Lawn founded the company in 1991. 4 decades of service and loyalty. And what Bruce is known for is putting a host's mind at ease. He takes care of all the details so that any host can truly be a guest at their own event.
Thank you, Jamie. It's been a pleasure working with you and with Lon for so many years in so many great events all over Kansas City.
Great. Well, how does an event and catering company last for 30 years? The thing that motivates and drives our team every day is our high standards, our consistency, and our belief that eating is an experience, and it's something that should engage all 5 senses: your sight, your smell, your taste, your touch. And that is where we begin with our most famous menu item of all, Lon Lane's Hot Onion Puff. So speaking of the sense of smell, we're starting with the onion puff tonight and your onion puff kit that was provided you, because that's what starts most parties, the onion puff. What do you do first thing when you arrive at a client's home?
So we get the oven on, we check the temperature, and then we begin to put together our onion puffs or our appetizers for the evening.
So the onion puff is one simple bite of magic. It's an explosion of flavor and taste with that mix of onion and Parmesan done just right. And while it may be simple, as we start to talk about the ingredients, there are no substitutions, there are no workarounds. There is only one way to create the onion puff. And how do we do that? Let's hear from someone who has made, how many onion puffs have you now made?
I'm sure in excess of several hundred thousand over the years.
Several hundred thousand, yes.
Since I think we've done well over 1 million of these over 30 plus years.
Yes.
The important part is our bread, and we use Pepperidge Farm bread, the thin bread, not the regular sandwich, but the thin. We get 4 rounds out of a piece of bread, and then we just leave it out to get toasty, dried out bread. Take the spoon, which is very important, the shape, a teaspoon. So it's got a little bit of a taper because we're going to be mounding it on top of our toast. Just a little bit, not too much. And you slowly just make our poof or our dome, trying to keep as much of it on the toast, on top of the toast as possible.
Right. So then after the toasts have been done,
we'll cook them in the oven, 400 degrees, 425, depending on your oven. Your convection ovens will cook a little faster, but always do a couple of test pilots, I call them. Many times give the homeowner or the event planner a little taste beforehand. And the way to check them is in the oven is to watch them get golden brown, is my always rule. Golden brown with a golden spoon.
very good. All right. So coming out of a 425 degree oven, are they ready to go right away?
No, they're a bit too hot. And you'll notice this from time to time, fanning the onion puffs to cool them down enough so that you could be able to bite them.
All right. So the onion puff has truly become the calling card or the business card of Lon Lane's Inspired Occasions. But many often ask us, how did the onion puff ever come to be in the first place? Well, Lon, being Lon, doing investigations and competitive intelligence and reading magazines and articles about 3 decades ago, came across a random magazine, and in a featured food and beverage article was this little onion puff. And he thought, how with 4 ingredients, onion, mayonnaise, Pepperidge Farm bread, and Parmesan, grated Parmesan.
How they become so addictive.
And as he first found, the first few clients he tried to pitch the onion puff to said, no thanks, Lon. Onion at a cocktail party?
But it's light. It's light in onion.
Right. And again, hopefully at this very moment, you're experiencing that impact in your mouth. So one question we get often over our period of history, with serving so many, we've probably served a few famous people here and there. You especially, who have you served the onion puff to?
President Biden, President Bush, even Miss Manners.
Even Miss Manners.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the reaction?
They're addictive.
They're addictive.
They're wonderful. They taste. They're warm. It's an explosion.
And how many onion puffs do people usually take?
At least 1, 2, 3, 4. It all depends on the client.
Right. One thing we like to say is the onion puff is for adults what candy is to kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite stories is a famous Kansas Citian, upon giving his retirement speech and saying his thank yous, said he was grateful for the Kansas City Chiefs, the Kansas City Royals, and Lon Lane's famous hot onion puffs. So we hope you enjoy our calling card as much as we enjoy making them for you. We'll be back in a few minutes to talk about the Urban Bourbon Cocktail Kit.
Hey, welcome back. I got a few requests here on our Facebook Live feed, and I see our first one from my friend Sloan Simmons. How's it going? We got My Funny Valentine and Georgia on My Mind. All right, 2 good requests. I'm going to play both of them at the same time. We'll see if this works. All right. Something like that. Thanks so much for being here. I want to invite my very good friend and very talented artist, Shelby Winfrey, back to the stage. She's going to sing a few tunes with me here, and yeah, welcome back.
Hello, I'm back. That sounded gorgeous. What a great little mashup. We love to do mashups in our band, Lost Wax. But we're going to do one of our favorites to do together. This is one of our faves.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. But I've been there before. That life's a bore so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing else. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings and soldiers, want everything, but everything means nothing. I ain't got you. Some people search for the fountain. Promises forever. Some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way to prove you love me. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be? Oh, no one share, no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, and some just want everything, but everything means nothing. If I ain't got you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing else. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some people just want everything. Everything means nothing. If I ain't got you, yeah. If I ain't got you with me, baby. Ooh, no, there's nothing in this whole wide world don't mean a thing. If I ain't got you with me, baby.
That's Shelby Renfrey. Remember that name.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I think, do we have any good ones, or we
Hey,
got time for one more?
let's do that mashup we were talking about. We're gonna do Wannabe or no? We got a little bit of time.
We're gonna do one of our favorite mashups for you.
We're usually playing these tunes in Lost Wax on the weekends, but it's nice to be here with Casey Hospice.
So this is a party. So let's do one of our favorite party mashups, right?
If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, you better make it fast. I won't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we can be just fine. Yeah, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. What you really, really want, I wanna really, really, really wanna see you say If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever, friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. Can I switch it up, y'all? What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, do you know I got it? All I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home. Hey, baby, when you get
It's so fun.
I hear
All right.
people saying they're clapping along. I can hear you.
You guys are clapping? Oh! Well, we got...
We got a request for possibly one of the more requested songs in the universe.
All the time.
Who wants to hear Piano Man? Who is that? Let's see.
We got the little
All right, Melanie, this one's going out to you.
This one's a fun one. Sing from wherever you are. Here we go.
When it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet when I know it complete, when I wore a younger man's clothes. You know what it is? Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, when we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up a smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me. As a smile I ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la la da dee da, la la da dee da da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who is still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking love. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Sunday, as the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's we you've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And you sit at the bar and put bread in my jar, and you say, girl, what are you doing here? La La da dee da. La da da dee da. One more time, everybody. I said, sing us a song, the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Take us home, Mom. Take us home. Let's make the piano man play a little bit, right? A little bit, just a little bit.
That's Shelby. It's so
That's
nice.
Mark.
Taking these requests just live on the fly is a lot of fun for us.
It's so fun.
And I missed the note. She wanted you to change it to Piano Woman.
Oh, well, sorry. I
Next
should have
time.
changed it. I was just thinking he's on it, so. But yeah, I do that too. I'm the piano woman.
We got a request for Brown Eyed Girl. Do you do that one? I don't know. We've never done it together.
I've never done it. I don't know. Okay, we can do it.
All right. Well, we're live. Let's try it out.
Let's just try it for the first time. All right, I never do this. Let's do it. This song is for me. I'm gonna sing it. Woo! All my brown-eyed girls.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, skipping and
Say you
jumping
don't know this.
in the misty morning flowing. Our hearts are thumping out with you. Away, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. And whatever happened, Tuesday's so slow. Going down the old now with the transistor radio, setting in the sunlight, laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding along the waterfall with you, brown-eyed girl. Hey, you, my brown-eyed girl. Y'all ready? Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 da, sha la 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 da, la dee da. You want it? Woo! Hey, so I have to find my way now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day, my, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about it, making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, a brown-eyed girl. Oh, you my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 ti da? We used to sing sha la 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 ti da. We used to sing it. We used to sing sha la 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 ti da. We used to sing sha la 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 ti da. That's he da. Brown-eyed girl, by request. Thank you.
All right.
That was
well,
the first. It was the first for everything. Are we? Is that it? Let us know.
Good evening and welcome to Sunday Night Live. the 18th annual signature event benefiting the mission and people served by Kansas City Hospice and Palliative Care. My name is Zach Mallon. I'm proud to be one of the third generation of the Mallon family to support the great work of Kansas City Hospice. My grandparents, Larry and Beverly Mallon, were instrumental in turning Kansas City Hospice House from dream to reality in 2006. My dad, Jeff, serves on the Kansas City Hospice Foundation Board of Directors, and they all, along with my mom, Sharon, served on the Sunday Night Live Planning Committee for many years and previously served as chairs. The care and compassion extends beyond just the patient to the families. We experienced this when my own grandmother, Jeanette, and my great aunt, Marion, received care at Kansas City Hospice.
I'm Lindsay Mallon, Zach's wife. I'm a nurse at KU Med, and I see firsthand the impact that quality healthcare makes for families in our community. It's our great pleasure to be the 2021 event chairs and your hosts tonight. This year's theme is a celebration of hope. Hope is a key component to the mission of Kansas City Hospice, and while the past couple years have been difficult, your unwavering support has allowed Kansas City Hospice to continue to fulfill our mission each day, never turning anyone away because they lack resources to pay. This can only happen because of you. Thank you for joining us tonight and for demonstrating your commitment to the most vulnerable members of our community.
You have joined us tonight because you understand, like we do, what a powerful difference the right team of caregivers can make in the darkest of times, and how meaningful your financial assistance is to ensure this care is available to everyone in need, day and night, every day of the year. Throughout the evening, you will have several opportunities to open your hearts to families in need of end-of-life care and grief support in our community, and we thank you for giving generously. To that end, we are excited to let you know that a local family is challenging you to give generously tonight, and they will match your gifts tonight dollar for dollar up to $25,000. You can give any amount at any time by visiting kchospice.org/SNL or texting SNL to 243-725. We're very excited to be joined by David Wiley, President and CEO of Kansas City Hospice. David is going to share a special milestone we have reached with Kansas City Hospice House.
Thank you, Zach and Lindsay. Good evening, everyone. We are so glad you're able to join us tonight. This is one of my favorite nights of the entire year, where we gather together in support of this amazing organization. Before I say a few words about Kansas City Hospice, I'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Zach and Lindsay Mallon and Bill and Lynn Intrater. We are thankful for the trust and encouragement from the Intrater and Mallon families. We've enjoyed their many years of friendship and belief in Kansas City Hospice. Bill serves on our Kansas City Hospice Board of Directors, and we're so grateful when he and his wife, Lynn, stepped forward to serve as honorary chairs for this year's event. They stand beside the Mallon family in the leadership of Sunday Night Live because of their personal experience with our organization and their family's long-standing support of Kansas City Hospice. Their commitment is inspiring to all of us. On behalf of the Board of Directors, our staff, and most importantly, the people and families we serve, I'd like to add my thanks to all of our sponsors and donors for your commitment to our organization, your financial support for the necessary and meaningful care that we provide. In particular, I'd like to start by recognizing some of our most generous sponsors, including the Mallon family, Bonnie and Herb Bookbinder, the University of Kansas Health System. We're grateful to all of our sponsors this year for being champions of our organization. One of the many pleasures I have in my job as CEO is to work with our dedicated board of directors. We have nearly 35 community board members who volunteer their time, provide local perspective, and leadership to this organization. I'd especially like to recognize our board chairs, Dave Brown of the Kansas City Hospice Board of Directors, and Chuck Maggiorado of the Kansas City Hospice Foundation Board of Directors. The dedication of our board members and support of our mission is inspiring to me, and it's remarkable. Let's take a moment to welcome Chuck Maggiorado, Chair of the Kansas City Hospice Foundation Board of Directors.
Thank you, David, and thank you everyone for coming tonight. It's a great evening and an exciting evening. With me is my wonderful wife, Wendy. We're so happy to welcome everyone to Sunday Night Live. We wish we could all be at Power and Light tonight, not only to celebrate and support Kansas City Hospice, but also celebrate the Chief victory today. It was tense, and actually I had to leave the house for a while because one of us, and I won't ask you who, or say who, was starting to throw things around the living room. So I had to leave for a while. But after that tenseness, we finally brought home a victory. So hopefully we'll bring a victory home tonight. I know we will, even in this virtual format. It's a great opportunity to support the incredible work that Kansas City Hospice does for so many individuals and their families in such a compassionate and heartfelt way. I wish all of you could see the testimonials that many of us do on a regular basis and see the passion that comes through for those that we serve on a regular basis. So please be as generous as you're able tonight. I know that it is an interesting time for a lot of people given the pandemic environment, but please be as generous as you can and enjoy the evening. It'll be great. I know a lot of us are having parties at our homes and welcoming people to our homes to have a great time. So please help those of us who are helping others in need throughout the Kansas City region and the incredible work that Kansas City Hospice does. So thank you in advance for all of you being here and your contributions, and enjoy. And last but not least, I want to thank David and our development director, Karen, and their incredible team at Kansas City Hospice. All of those that have contributed their time and talents and efforts to making this night a great success. And certainly it goes without saying to again thank Bill and then Intrader and Zach and Lindsay Mallon as chairs of this excellent event. So thank you and have a wonderful time.
Thank you, Chuck and Wendy. What a fun time to be together tonight. It's an honor and a privilege for me to lead and collaborate with nearly 400 incredible staff members who take great pride in delivering exceptional patient care to 500 patients every day, as well as provide grief support and counseling to more than 3,300 bereaved on any given day. We have incredible employees who are not only compassionate and amazing at what they do, they're generous and they're committed to what our mission means to families in our community. This is a very special year for us as it's the 15th anniversary of the opening of the Kansas City Hospice House. In 2001, an amazing woman named Fran and her husband, Arnie Martinson, saw firsthand the care and comfort provided for patients and families in a dedicated hospice setting when their son, Peter, died at the North London Hospice House. On the plane ride home from England, they discussed the experience, and by the time they landed, they knew their new mission in life. And that was to build a new house, a hospice house right here in Kansas City. 5 years later, after an extraordinary effort by our board, our staff, and the community, the Kansas City Hospice House served its very first patients. And this year, 15 years later, we had the honor of caring for Fran in her final days in the house. She loved it so dearly. Fran's legacy continues tonight, and we know many of her family members are watching, including her granddaughter, Molly, who serves on this year's event planning committee. For those of you tuning in this evening, my hope is that you're inspired and that you feel proud of the meaningful differences that your donations make for families in our community. I have the awesome opportunity every day to be reminded of the impact that we make. But tonight, I want to show you how you as a donor make a difference. We thank each of you for being partners and supporters of our mission and for the trust in us to use your gifts wisely as we work each day to provide compassionate care for families right here in Kansas City. This evening, you'll have the opportunity to donate to Kansas City Hospice in a number of ways and bring hope to others. I see that we have a few early donors, so a big thanks to Mary McNeve, to Terry Olson, and to Derek Alpert. Another way to give is through our amazing raffle. Let's take a look at the incredible lineup of raffle prizes that are available tonight. Buy your tickets right now before we close the raffle at 6:30 p.m.
Let's take a look at the amazing raffle items available in the 2021 Sunday Night Live raffle. And don't forget, when you buy more, you save more. First, nothing beats Santa Fe for beautiful views, fantastic food, and cultural experiences. Enjoy 6 days and 5 nights at Casas Plata Cielo in a luxury 5-bedroom resort home that sleeps up to 10 guests. Next, retreat to luxury in the heart of California's scenic wine country at the Lodge at Sonoma and more than $1,200 of wine, plus a $500 gift card for airline or other expenses. 2-night stay at the Blackstone Hotel in the heart of Chicago. Gift cards to Mercat a la Plancha and Eddie V's Prime Seafood, plus $500 gift card for airline and other expenses. The Raleigh Hotel is your home away from home in the heart of Denver. Enjoy a 2-night stay with a gift card to the original Denver and a $500 gift card for expenses. Up next, let's go Chiefs. Watch your hometown team in person and on your new 75-inch Samsung Smart TV, plus 4 Chiefs tickets with parking pass and signed Chiefs swag. Guess who's coming to dinner? To have dinner for 10 in your home from Yaya's and 6 bottles of wine. Enjoy spectacular views of the Bay of Banderas in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, while you stay 4 days and 3 nights in a luxury waterfront residence that sleeps 6. Enjoy gift cards to more than 18 local restaurants in the Kansas City metro, including Andre's Confiserie Suisse, Q39, Trezzo Mare, Charleston's, and more with our foodie tour. Golf your way through KC includes 18 holes for 4 people with cart at Canyon Farms Golf Club, Dubs Dread Golf Club, Oakwood Country Club, Prairie Highlands Golf Course, Falcon Lake Golf Course, and more. This next package will take you up, up, and away. Enjoy a romantic hot air balloon ride, overnight stay at the Intercontinental KC, a weekend BMW car rental, and a $100 Hereford House Pierpont gift card. A 7-night stay at the Ritz-Carlton Club, Aspen Highlands, in a 3-bedroom, 3-bath apartment that sleeps 8. Enjoy apartment living, but with all the amenities of a hotel. Trip scheduled for June 25th through July 2nd, 2022. Be sure to purchase your tickets by 6:30 p.m. when we close the raffle. We will announce the winners at the end of the program.
Super exciting raffle packages. Look at that great Chiefs one. I might need to buy a few more tickets. This year, we have worked with a talented, creative, and hardworking event planning committee to make tonight possible. Helping us lead this committee is our longtime family friends, Bill and Lynn Intrader. Welcome, Bill and Lynn.
Good evening. My name is Bill Intrader, and this is my wife, Lynn. It is our honor to be with you tonight as we celebrate the important mission of Kansas City Hospice and the many families we serve and care for all year long. Many of us have suffered great losses in our lives. It can be a very confusing, sad, and emotional time for the patient as well as their family and friends. My journey with Kansas City Hospice began 10 years ago with the death of my father at Kansas City Hospice House. I knew after that very personal, spiritual, and educational experience just how lucky we are in Kansas City to have access to the support Kansas City Hospice can provide during this time of great need. My 9 years on the board of directors has allowed me to contribute in a small way to this mission. Please join us in supporting the programs and services that Kansas City Hospice offers to our community by participating tonight. Any contribution you make is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.
We would like to take a moment to recognize some of the key people who have made tonight possible, including the following major sponsors: Automobile Dealers Association of Greater Kansas City, Sue Bernstein and Paul Denzer, Blue Cross Blue Shield Kansas City, Molly Levitt and family, and Teresa and Tom Walsh. There's another group we would like to recognize tonight who also make this event a success year after year. Our amazing Sunday Night Live committee is made up of 22 hardworking and creative individuals who have donated their time, talent, and energy to make this night happen. Please consider joining this committee next year. There is a great spirit of camaraderie and it's fun. Most importantly, you can be certain that together we are making an incredible difference to the families served by Kansas City Hospice. This event would not be possible without your generous support. You can give any amount at any time by visiting kchospice.org/SNL or texting SNL to 243-725. Also, it's important that you know, thanks to a generous local family, your donations tonight will be doubled, dollar for dollar, up to $25,000. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill and Lynn. It's been an incredible honor to ensure Kansas City Hospice can continue to say yes to families in need throughout our community. One of the most difficult things most of us can imagine is facing a serious illness or end of life while also not knowing where your next meal is coming from or being faced with a utility shutoff or eviction notice. Last year, more than 300 children, men and women, were helped with basic needs such as food assistance, heat, housing, and the holidays. Your gift of just $100 tonight can make an incredible difference for a family in need. Another option to give tonight is through our silent auction. Let's take a look at some of the fun auction items.
This year's silent auction is bound to have something for everyone. Here are a few of the exciting items available. For the music lover, this is really it. 2 sweet tickets to Elton John's Farewell Yellow Brick Road Tour at the T-Mobile Center on February 1st, 2022. For the beer and barbecue lover, host your own party in Boulevard Brewing Company's Brewers Tap Room in their historic brew house and 2 $50 gift cards to Q39. For the pet lover, get a custom 11x14 watercolor painting of your special pooch from local artist John Keeling. For the sports lovers, 2 tickets to November 7th, 2021 Sporting KC game. Swag, including autographed photo of Gianluca Busio and a $100 gift card to Constantino's Price Chopper for all your tailgating needs. For the travel lover, stay at the Guild, a reimagination of the iconic, historic Armed Services building in the Gaslamp District of San Diego, and $300 towards airfare and other expenses. That's just a taste of what the silent auction has to offer this year. More packages available on our website. Visit kchospice.org/SNL to see all our amazing items. Be sure to get your bids in before 11:59 p.m. when we close the auction.
Wow, those are some fantastic silent auction items. I'm sure there's something for everyone. There's still plenty of time to check them out, too. And now we'd like to share the unique story of a Kansas City family who found hope, peace, and even joy as they opened their lives to us during a very difficult time. The stories shared tonight speak to the good of humanity, the good work of Kansas City Hospice, and the importance of you, our donors and supporters. Kansas City Hospice provides end-of-life care, but there's a lot of living that goes on as patients receive that care. Please join us in watching along.
When it seems like we're at our darkest hour, I believe our angels are with us. Our clients, they will express that they can see their angels. In sharing those stories with new clients, it helps bring them hope that they're never going to be alone, because I know, I don't just believe, I know that we're never alone.
She told the emergency doc what was going on, and he said, well, let's take a CAT scan. And they took a CAT scan, and it came back, and it was bad. I mean, it was already stage 4. She had lesions in both lungs, on the liver, and the spine.
When I met Barbara, it was in a crisis situation. She was pretty much unresponsive, so I just had to jump in and meet them right where they were.
It really helped her, which helped us, really get through this thing. I mean, it's a tremendous ordeal. You know, you're with somebody for 60 years, and you got to lay there and watch them, and you don't want them suffering.
They were just so in love, so in love. It was very inspirational to see that love.
Kansas City Hospice and Palliative Care is the leading provider as Kansas City's original hospice, providing services since 1980. We offer what no other hospice provides in our city, from our continuum of care that starts in the home. We offer services in long-term care.
There are so many services that people will be very pleasantly surprised to find out that Kansas City Hospice offers.
In our area, the Kansas City Hospice House. Fox 4 medical reporter Marilyn McCain takes us inside a place of care and comfort for people at the end of their life.
God's been good to me, and it's given me some extra time.
Can you take a couple of deep breaths for me?
There will be people that will be coming, but this will be one of the nicest places that they've ever been in their life.
Say he's going out in style on his own. Unlike a hospital, the Hospice House focuses on comfort, not a cure.
Gives me a good feeling to know that, this is a much better place than see you come home. It really is.
It's a miracle. I mean, what else can I say?
The Kansas City Hospice House, when it opened 15 years ago, was designed with a vision of a welcoming place that allowed privacy to be with your loved one.
It was really exciting because there was not a place where the family could come and be with their loved ones during the last hours, weeks, or days.
What I remember most about the time I spent here was the calm environment, the education that was provided us in terms of what to expect, and the feeling of knowing that they were both okay and that they were being treated with dignity and that they would be cared for.
The ability for our community to come together at a time when they understood the greater good is inspiring to me. And 15 years later, thousands upon thousands of people have benefited from those tireless volunteers and staff who made it happen. And I'm very grateful.
We choose to support organizations that directly support our community, and there's a tremendous need in Kansas City for the services that Kansas City Hospice provides.
As a nonprofit provider, we reinvest the revenues that we do collect to all of our programs to ensure that we can provide a terrific scope of services. And as a donor of Kansas City Hospice, every dollar that you give stays right here in our community. As a nonprofit provider, we provide these services because it's the right thing to do. And our donors ensure that we're able to do this now and for years to come.
These workers do their very best to make not only the patient in the Kansas City Hospice House or at home or or in the Solace House feel comfortable, but they also do such a great job of caring for the families and the friends of the patients.
I do feel like I bring hope to my families, and in turn, they've brought a lot of hope to me.
Everybody here at Kansas City Hospice is just here to support you and meet you where you and your loved ones need to be.
We're always thankful for families who trust us to take care of their loved one in their hospice journey. And my hope is that during their time with us, that they find hope and peace and comfort, not only in their care journey, but also in the grief services that we provide to them.
I think it's giving a person something to live and or die for.
It was a blessing, just absolutely a blessing for us, a blessing for her. You had the feeling, hey, stand back, relax, we're here, we're taking over. Now's a chance for you to relax, and we're going to be here for a little while. So it was like the cavalry coming.
Kansas City Hospice made a difference because it allowed us to have some conversations that we maybe wouldn't have had. So it allowed us to be together as a family and just be able to relax a little, and there was laughter and there was reminiscing, and she became more peaceful. She became more hopeful. So that brought us hope and peace, and that was initiated by hospice care.
The moments that you share during that time, they're so intimate and personal. Even though you might be going through a hard time, it's a special time. It's extremely special. To me, that is hope.
Watching the stories shared by those that we've served is so inspiring to me. Thank you to everyone who helps make this work possible. It's truly amazing to think the Kansas City Hospice House has been serving the community for more than 15 years. The house not only has served my family, but countless other families as well. In fact, many of you know how I first became connected to Kansas City Hospice when my mom was cared for at the Kansas City Hospice House. Our family, we moved into her room for 9 important days where we laughed, we cried, and we cherished her final days and moments together as a family. In fact, October 1st was the 10-year anniversary of her death. We were so grateful to feel as though we were at home, together, with a hot meal, a comfy couch, and all the other amenities the hospice house has to offer. The first words that people see when they enter the Kansas City Hospice House is the E.E. Cummings poem, "Let Absolute Peace Gently Descend." If walls could talk, they would tell you about the more than 1 million people who have stepped through those doors, embraced one another as they shared stories, laughter, and tears, or they gathered together around a dining table for a comforting bowl of hot soup. Your gifts tonight can provide that comfort for many, many more. A generous gift of $5,000 or $10,000 can help replace the furniture where loved ones gather or make other necessary updates to our houses. Thank you kindly for your consideration. You can give any amount at any time by visiting kchospice.org/SNL or texting SNL to 243-725. Every gift tonight is important, and it will be matched dollar for dollar up to $25,000.
As a former pediatric nurse myself, I've seen firsthand the importance of the right care and equipment that it takes to support the most fragile little ones. $1,000 can help purchase specialty-sized medical equipment for our tiniest of patients. The Kansas City Hospice Carousel Pediatric Care Team is entirely dedicated to the unique needs of children and their families.
It's truly inspiring to see our community come together to support such a worthy cause. We're going to take a moment to pop in on a small watch party at the home of Tom and Carol Barnett. For many years, Carol has volunteered full-time at Kansas City Hospice in many different roles, including time at the Kansas City Hospice House. Carol, during this 15th anniversary of Kansas City Hospice House, can you share a few fun facts about the house?
Absolutely. Good evening, everybody. It's my privilege to be here tonight. This is, it's be a hard act to follow from some of the previous comments, but I'd like to add, like, as David said, we opened our doors 15 years ago. And at the time in the chapel before the carpet was laid, those who were helping with the project were able to write their names on the cement or share memories or whatever they wanted to share. Those are embedded permanently into the walls of hospice. And even though some of those people have passed, their memories will be able to live on forever, especially a special tribute tonight to Fran and Arnie Martins. When we opened our doors, we created a donor wall. 15 years later, it needs to be updated because of all the wonderful support we've had. The new wall will complement our garden, and our gardens have gained both local and national acknowledgement, including in the magazine Mother Earth. So Tom and I would like to thank you. The rest are parting over in the other part of our house because we don't know how all this, I don't know how this computer stuff works, but we thank you for your support tonight, and to echo the others, every dollar counts. So bid often and bid high. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm truly humbled to be a part of this wonderful team.
Carol, you're so awesome. And when Carol says she's part of the team, like Zach said, she volunteers full-time. That's every day. And every day during the pandemic, every week during the pandemic, Carol sent a personal card, not only to my main office where I office, but every single location in our company cheering us on. Carol, you're incredible, you're an inspiration, and we're so grateful. So our teams are, keep bidding, but our teams are tallying all of our results tonight. And so what we're gonna do is share a little bit of music. I'm gonna turn it over to Mark, and we're gonna enjoy his incredible talent. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with the results, and we're gonna announce all of our raffle winners in a short while. Be right back. welcome back, everybody. We're so glad that you're with us. We spent a little bit of time, and before we move on, we want to say thanks to Mark, who did a tremendous job tonight. He's so talented. I hope you enjoyed that, and you refreshed your drink for the finale. We're excited to be with you. Before we do that, I want to say how grateful we are that you joined us this evening. We hope you had a lot of fun, and we hope that you learned something, and we hope that you have been inspired. We appreciate the opportunity, and we're so grateful for all of our donors. Before we reveal the numbers or the winners to the raffle, I just wanted to say that our development team is incredible, led by Karen Honholt, our Chief Development Communications Officer. Just like Chuck said, thank you, Chuck, for thanking them. It's a team effort, and it takes a lot to pull this off, and I think they did a phenomenal job, so great job. All right. I think we're ready for some big winners, and I'm first, right?
Take it away.
Okay, so we kind of rehearsed it, but so the first raffle package, which is totally appropriate, because the winner for the golf in KC is Larry and Beverly Mallon.
These were totally random.
So congratulations, Larry and Beverly. Thank you so much for adding into the raffle. That's awesome.
And dust off the clubs, Granby. Our second winner for the Up, Up, and Away is Sherry Gallion.
All right, Sherry.
Yep.
All right.
That's awesome.
All right, much anticipation for the foodie tour, and our winners are Corey and Aaron Cochran. Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations, Corey and Aaron. That's awesome. So happy for you. All right, the next one is Dinner for 10 from Yaya's, and our winner is Michael Sparks.
Woo.
Michael's the big winner. That's a great package.
That's a great package. Love Yaya's.
All right. Well, how about them Chiefs today? Great job, guys.
Exactly.
And rightfully so. Luckily, our raffle winner for this package is Mindy Gray.
Woo.
All right, Mindy.
All right, the Raleigh Hotel and Denver, Colorado package. Mary Bauer, congratulations.
All right, Mary. Good job. Thanks so much for playing along. All right. The Blackstone Hotel in Chicago, Illinois. The winner is Mr. Mike Schumacher. Congratulations, Mike. Enjoy Chicago. It's a great package also.
All righty, the two-night stay at the Lodge at Sonoma and $1,200 of wine sounds outstanding. The winner is Dawn Davis.
Congratulations.
All right, Dawn. Good job. That's awesome.
All right, up next we have, drum roll. Ooh, the Puerto Vallarta trip. All right, I'll send you the weekends I'm available. Lisa and Randy White, congratulations.
All right. Good job, Lisa. Randy. Okay, next up is Meet Me in Aspen, which is a terrific trip as well. And the winner is Robin Sternick. Congratulations, Robin. Enjoy Colorado.
And our next raffle item for the Casa Plata in Santa Fe, New Mexico. The winner is Mark Hollefelder.
Congratulations,
All right, Mark.
All right.
Great trip.
Congratulations. All right, so we have a few donations that have come in tonight. We saw George and Missy Guastello. We saw Ann Haran. You guys had some friends that donated.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
So, but we're also really super proud to announce that Sue Bernstein and Paul Denzer just pledged an additional $10,000 above and beyond their sponsorship.
Thank you so much.
We're so grateful, Sue and Paul.
Outstanding. Thank you.
All right, so the big moment, we're ready for the big announcement, and so appropriate that Zach and Lindsay are going to give the announcement tonight.
Yeah, I just want to, again, give a special thanks to everybody for their hard work and dedication. Truly outstanding work. A big shout out to the Kansas City Hospice staff and nurses. Every day you do a tremendous job and give so much care to families and friends in need. And it's just been such a challenging time currently. So your work's even going above and beyond. And that definitely, certainly needs to be recognized. So thank you so much for that continued hard work every single day.
All right. I think we finally got our total tallied.
We're working on it. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be
I
going
think we're
up,
ready.
so-
I think
All
we're
right.
ready.
Well, with no further ado, on behalf of Kansas City Hospice and Palliative Care, I'm pleased to present that the total amount raised this evening was $428,315. Thank you very much. Great work.
That's awesome. So great. We're so appreciative. We're so thankful. Great work. The committee, everybody who joined in, and thank you so much to all of our donors. We couldn't be more happy with the outcome tonight. And don't forget, the silent auction is open until 11:59 p.m.
Yep,
So
set your alarms tonight.
yeah,
11:50.
or set that maximum bid if you like to go to bed early.
That's all right. That's right. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you to our donors. Thank you to our sponsors. And thank you to all of you who have entrusted Kansas City Hospice and Palliative Care in the care of your loved ones. There is truly no greater honor. Good night, and we hope to see you all next year.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.